What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blaze King with King's Critiques, and we're back for the best rom-com. And, of course, new episodes are always a good time. We gotta represent the product when it is one of my favorite things to happen. Otherwise, why would I bother to buy a shirt for it? But, that said, in a second we're gonna get to all the caveats as per usual. For now, however, we're getting with the best rom-com that has existed, period. Because it's not shoving pointless things down your throat all the time, like unnecessary drama. That will happen eventually, but it hasn't happened yet. And like unnecessary harems, because like you could consider that some of the other female characters have been into Gojo, but like not to that point. But now we get to the other usual caveats of number one, if you're into the show or anything I discuss in this, whether it be related to the show or not, don't forget to stick around, hang out, have conversations in the comment section, because not only is it good for the algorithm, but I do love to converse with other people or have them converse with each other within the comments, as long as y'all aren't bringing jerks to each other, of course. That has happened a time or two. Last caveat, of course, being if you're not going to stick around to leave a comment, at the very least, it is highly appreciated to leave it running, hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that stuff, because that is great for the algorithm as well. And they're all very free, help me out immensely, and that said, yeah, that is not quite how it's supposed to look. Close, but not quite. No, couldn't you just, like, borrow it? I mean, you're, like, high school students, and, like, well, in America, those are shitty people. In Japan, it probably, like, depends on, like, where you live, right? You know, kind of like what anime you're watching, it depends on if the high school kids are shitty or not. Because, like, you could probably, go up and just be like, hey, yeah, we need this just for, like, the day. So, what if I give you this collection of Hina dolls as collateral, and we just take this for a few hours? I know that's a stretch, but hey, listen, when people are desperate, do desperate things. Yeah, that's true. The way Noah put that, though. Her undies made her tits go poof. Eh? The white-haired chick speaks up, and then all of them are probably going to look at her just like that. What did I just say? I love calling these things. The smug reaction from her. Well, yeah, of course they sell some nearby, but that's not the point. The camera? Oh! Okay, no, I see what she means by she can make one. She doesn't mean that she's going to use paint. She's going to use chemicals. Which, theoretically, is actually the smarter way to do it with how they're trying to make it go. Because, like, colors will drip onto each other from using paint. But if you're using chemicals, you just touch the leaf and then... What, were they trying to use a fake one? Maybe that was the issue. I love how she's giving us at home a tutorial, too. Food coloring, that's an interesting way. Not how I thought she was doing it, but... Huh? Does that actually work? Oh, yeah, okay, no, that makes sense, because, like, the stems will be absorbing the nutrients from whatever it's within, therefore the colors that come from it should, like, right? That makes sense, right? She's not just, like, bullshitting? I don't think with so much on the line she'd be bullshitting. Okay, but, like, aesthetics-wise, the Sarah girl there, probably my second favorite, yeah. Maybe third. I don't know. Kind of hard call between her and Noah because I do love Noah's aesthetic too. Also, having Grandpa respect him to the point of like, okay, even if you two aren't dating, one, this is super important to y'all, so I'll show support where I can. And two, even if you're not dating, she's a 10, so I will disown you as my grandson if you don't start dating her. It's like, wait, what? Well, goddammit, Gojo. Yeah, because like, most of the time when you're asked to do a thing, people are expecting you to do that thing. And like, while kids are assholes at any age, it's all also a matter about like who you're with, where you are, etc. And like, I mean, you're at minimum best friends with the baddest bad in school, so like, of course her group of friends is going to accept you and then some. Try to help you not feel like everything's on you. And that's exactly what they've done thus far. Now, if he was still just a loner minding his own business, yeah, he'd be kind of SOL, but... Meanwhile, he's just like, okay, and yet again, I'm the lowest one on the totem pole of this burning pole of testosterone. This is a school cultural festival, by the way, and they're arguing about whose room is doing better for food stalls, basically. I mean, hey, whatever gets the balls pumping, right? I'm gonna take 2 seconds and saying it without saying it, but the hairstyle. Actually, that's probably the craziest part about the cosplay she's doing is the fact it's literally, I think I said it the other episode too, it's a Robert Downey Jr. situation. She's a woman playing a dude who's a woman playing a dude. We need that expression as a thumbnail option. Because, yes. Right, I was about to bitch about the spelling difference, but then I realized why she's doing it how she's doing it. Because, like, the Ray with the EI is the female version, and the AY is the cross-dress cosplay version. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, sorry. I've been burned on subtitles way too much. Option potential 2. Like, can we just talk about the unbridled confidence she has because of how much faith she has in him? Like, of everything, that's the kind of person you want in your life. You don't want somebody who's gonna, like, blame you for everything if you do fail, even after having all that confidence, because if they somehow fail, she's not gonna burn him for it. He'll probably think she will, but she's not gonna burn him for it. I don't see how they would lose, mind you, because, like, everything we've seen her in is too damn good. So, like, the only way she could lose is if she has, like, a polar opposite of the male spectrum in another classroom doing the female cosplay. No, we're just getting started. You two can go. Nope, and they're stick around anyway. But hey, I guess it's good training for him not to, like, be distracted in the future. Oh, good, another one. Well, I already have 2 of you here, so sure, join the party. Oh, fuck, now all of them are coming. Y'all are just there continuing to put pressure on me. He's like, I didn't want anyone here while I was doing this so I don't fuck up. Panic. Sheer panic. Oh my god, all of them are coming. How did he want to start with 0 and it ended up at like 10? The fuck? Now, I understand where his mindset probably is right now. But, like, in all reality of things, he just has to pay attention to one person. The one that matters. Why? Well, that's because they want to see what you can do. You do great work, and they want to see what level of great work you can do. Meanwhile, he's panicking, freaking out, and then all it's going to take is just one little touch to set him on the path. It really is just all of the judging eyes watching him. So, like, either one, Marin's gonna sense the discomfort and try to calm him down, or 2, she's gonna look at everyone and be like, guys, can you just, Because she is that type of person. Oh, no. We're getting that thumbnail potential again. For 1, the thumbnail potential. For 2, the light in his eyes returning. Man's getting into comfort mode. I swear that, like, I see those rankings on occasion of, like, the best etc. during the seasonal anime. With that line, I swear if they're not at least the best couple for this week, there's a problem. The fan club. The very first reaction from the crowd. That's a good sign. Very well done. The entire female student body is overreacting. I'd say that's a job well done. But yeah, that did pull it off correctly. Even her friends are like, God damn. Even the student council president is like, oh my god. I don't think you need to be fair at all in judging this. You have a clear winner. Yeah. I love the little montage of all her outfits right there. And that's only up to this point. Except for, the controversial one. Boss, I would like to see a little bit more on that one myself. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta rewind again. Meanwhile, crazy part is, even if she's looking at the hosts of the event, you know her side eye is glancing in that direction as well. Like, oh, I bet you wonder what the feeling is. Something you've never properly felt before because you were, like, emotionally ruined as a child. He knows what that feeling is, and she's already felt it. And well, he felt a version of it in that one episode, but he knows. Say the words, Wakana. Yeah, say the words. Say it. So, wonder what's cutting him off from saying it. Is her actively speaking in response to the host? Or does he just not want to admit it? Because, like, why wouldn't you want to admit it? She is stunning in all aspects. The open thanking him for what he has done for her. Yeah, I get it, bro. I would feel the same if someone ever gave that much of a crap. You're justified. Yeah, I don't think she needs to do much to charm the audience. She's already done that by existing. Meanwhile, it's like, this is not what we were supposed to be doing. Weren't they supposed to be doing some champagne scene? Everyone else but her 10 friends are very confused. Meanwhile, the student council president is just standing over there like, and my hype is gone. Well, I guess out of everybody, you have to win over the judge. Okay, that might be decent potential thumbnail material too, because that was smooth from her. She has no idea how to react, but she's already in her mind like, yeah, no, I think I got a winner. She's going to explode. Even the hosts were in on it at the end. That's great. Well, duh. Of course. Like, they are a couple that people envy highly, which is understandable to say the least. Like, he's got talent out the wazoo, as well as, basically the perfect canvas, although calling her canvas is a bit, like, demeaning, but the first half of that and saying perfect, maybe that's not demeaning. Because, like, they're an incredible team. Like, in any way, shape, or form. And meanwhile, she's just back to her normal self. Yeah, of course there's an after party. What, you thought after a victory there wouldn't be? Hell, even if you guys lost, you probably would still be doing it. Yeah, but you were her assistant. It does not matter if she was the one on stage. You're the one who made her what she was. Supportive friends. Yeah, like, honestly, as much as I'll hype up her attractiveness, like, just trying to do, the dress up without having somebody to do all the finite details might have not been a guaranteed win, even though she still probably could have done it quite well. But, like, the absolute perfection in the cosplay, that was because of him. Him finally understanding, like, oh, they're my friends too. The totally not copywritten drinks on screen. Again, something else to, actualize how her mind actually works when it comes to him. Basically saying to the point of, yeah, if both of you are gone at the same time, they're not going to question shit. They have a very good idea of how close you two are going to be, if not already, so they're just going to, like, leave it be. Like, when you were at the school, that was one thing, but here? No, yeah, like, that was actually a really good move, too. Like, with the student council president, that was smooth as hell from her, and it worked. Matter of fact, might have given the president a couple more extra thoughts as far as the whole situation goes. Just like, maybe I wouldn't mind a manly woman in my life. And then she just had to think of that the rest of the night. Meanwhile, I wonder if while she's talking about this, she's imagining him pulling some smooth shit like that. To which he could never. Like, half of the manga panels I've seen have been her taking the lead, which, listen, that's fine too. Well, I was close to having that opinion, but she was actually thinking of another moment. You know, the moment that they were definitely the closest they had ever been before. The moment where he went home and she fried herself. Actually, wait. She broke. All of the chibi reaction she's having at this moment when she's remembering that is actually the best part. Because, like, every bit of that is probably something that makes her go into a state of shock every so often. Just like, yeah, not only were his hands there, I also had my and his man realizing that he sucks at a crane machine. Oh, he finally got it for her? W. Meanwhile, she's like, wait, this is actually probably the second boyfriend-like thing he's done for me. Does that mean he's finally trying to admit that he loves me? Yee? Squee? Well, you saw your perfect opportunity. Seize it. She's seizing the opportunity. This cockblock. Yeah, she's justified in this. So I put her money in. And he's... the cockblock. I would say the other term, but like... I don't know if there's like a female equivalent that's canon to somebody's vocabulary. Like, cockblock is the obvious one, but there's like 3 that have been brought up in history that could be the female equivalent, but I don't know which one is like correct, you know? Oh, good. All of them do. You know, Marin has enough balls, I'm surprised she's not just standing up to them and saying, no, I wanted to do it with him. Wink, wink. No, she's just outwardly being like, no, I didn't ask for you guys. Piss off. Well, intrusive friends are awful. I wouldn't know, but like, the depression she feels right now is immeasurable. Like, the first boyfriend-like activity that he probably has done with her of getting her something from a crane machine, and they were gonna do the pictures, and then blocked. Even worse, that's her money. R.I.P. Kitagawa-san. Like, on the one end, she's justified for being highly upset about the situation, but on the other end, I understand why she didn't want to, like, completely stop them from doing it. Because, like, they're actually the first male friends Gojo has had in a very long time, I imagine. So she doesn't also want to say no for that reason, because it'd be disappointing to him. It's just... like, great that he has friends now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Also, why is the one dude still wearing the mask? He doesn't need to, like, have a disguise for anything anymore. And he's not, like, a 60-year-old Asian person who's wearing it just for their own safety. Because, like, listen. Like, I'll make fun of people wearing masks unnecessarily all the time, but, like, when you're a certain age of an Asian person, that's, like, actually within the culture, so that'll understand. Because, like, that's a thing they do. They wear the masks as they travel sometimes when they're a certain age. It is a thing. Okay, but really, I do wish we could have seen some more of the other cosplay that's on the button down there. And yet they included in the intro is the better part, by the way. Aw, they even wrote the stuffed animal into the outro. I didn't even realize that before. Number one, the occasional thing I bring up with these is, why is it that Square Enix is really just one of those companies that, whether it be video game, manga, anime, everything they do is banger after banger after banger? Like, I could talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about my thoughts of the show, the episode, the characters, whatever, but... Because, like, Rearing again, this is 100% my favorite piece of rom-com, at least series, period. Movie-wise, I might have to, like, give a little bit more thought in comparison to where if this is better than a movie I've ever seen. But, like, she's best girl. He's kind of relatable in a sense. And, like, how any other couple in the running anime season has gotten better than them over the past 5 weeks is beyond me. But this week has to be them, right? Like, without a doubt. But, yeah, I'll stop getting on all that and be like, number one, I am severely shocked Marin didn't just, like, try to shove her friends out of the picture when they showed up to take those pictures, because she put her own money in, so clearly she wanted to have the pictures with, one individual in particular, or she wouldn't have brought it up. But, like, the timing was terrible. But hey, we saw the awakening within Gojo proper, other than just, like, the feeling of horny. Because listen, her in that devil outfit, or succubus outfit, similar realm. Yeah, that definitely had Gojo feeling one thing, alright, and that's canon. But, yeah, I just, the amount of envy and vicariousness I feel in these characters is, like, so high, because, like, man, what I wouldn't give to fucking cut my life in half and go back to where I, that age and, like, be able to be relevant. I would give anything on this planet to do that. My one working testicle, I'd get rid of that. Half joke, by the way. If I had to cut 10 years off from what my actual expected lifespan is, I would give up that. If it involved getting back to the position I was in to where I actually had a feasible chance of finding somebody to make my life good, I would. 100%. Because, like, listen, to find somebody even half as, perfect as Marin is, to the flip side of the coin with Gojo, that would be the dream. But that's just talking from a pathetic individual who has been single for half of his life because of one incident that went wrong and then it never recovered from there universally. Back on the actual topic of the show, as opposed to the vicariousness and envy, though, there was zero doubt that she was going to win that, honestly. Like, even if her costume wasn't perfect, her attitude going into it was, and that helped carry more of it as well. Because, like, we thought the student council president was recovered from seeing her in that outfit, and then the minute Marin grabbed her hand, it was like, back to burned. Like, the level of embarrassment from a lot of the characters in this episode were very high. Sorry. So, like, I don't know the pacing versus the manga pacing, but I do hope that we go further places within the next 6-7 episodes that the season is allotted. Though I will say, if we end the season off on the drama bit, I might have a crash out on screen. Dog? Alright. But I'm gonna wrap that up because I should probably go quicker and say that Marin best girl, their best couple. I envy them so highly, and I wish I could find anybody that could tolerate my dumbass even half as much as they tolerate each other. Show's great, good plot, great life lessons. Biggest life lesson I can personally offer is if your significant other isn't even half as good as they are to each other, what the fuck are you doing in life, man? I mean, granted, as long as they're not, like, abusing you or anything, that's just as good, but, like, whether it be here, or here, abuse is abuse. Keep that in mind. Find yourself somebody that works like that, and if you do, cool, don't fuck it up. That all being said, let me know your thoughts on the show, the episode, and all that stuff, as well as your opinions on my opinions, because listen, Fuck the morality of things. The characters were made as the characters were made. Doesn't matter their age. She is perfection. Period. Also, let me know about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming Yeah, there we go. I didn't fuck up this time. In the description, ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon, get the full unedited visuals and audio stuff I upload over here. Eventually, because, you know, Patreon's a cuck and doesn't let me upload more than a certain amount of storage space. And I thought it was a monthly thing. It's a 3-monthly thing. So unless I get new people, it doesn't reset. So, hey, listen, you get shit tons of content for not a lot of money, realistically. The purple platform, Purple Prime for free, you know how it is. I'll start doing stuff on my green account eventually, because I should be able to do live anime stuff on there. However, that'd be probably backed up for putting on the Patreon sake, so that might wait. I don't know, we shall see. Check out the playlist here, let it run through, have conversations with stuff within whatever. Check out the video recommended to you by Rate YouTube here. Or if you're watching the smaller version, the bigger version, to see what you missed out on. Until next time, it's been the Blaze Game with King's Critique. Out, ta for now. Peace.